What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gray Rabbit Finance. I'm your host, Tyler, and today I'm going to be updating the Ichimoku technical analysis for all the Forex pairs for the week of October 15th to the 20th. Let's hop in. Okay, guys, this is AUD CAD on the weekly chart, and for anyone new to the channel, just want to remind you that the blue flags are going to be pairs I'm looking at for the breakout. Orange flags are going to be ranging markets that I'm most likely not going to be trading this week. And pink flags are going to be the really special pairs that I'm looking to trade and have targets for, price targets. So let's get started. This is AUD CAD on the weekly. And as you can see, we have a nice Kumo shape here. And this is overall pretty bearish. So I'm expecting price to break this support level here. And let's look at the daily chart for more detail. So as you guys can see, we have a nice Kumo structure here. We have price below the Tenkan and Kijun-sen. But we do have sort of a little bit of a ranging market here, but I'm expecting price to break this level here or get a double bottom. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But if we get a close below this 0.85648 level, I'm going to be targeting this level down here, the 0.80643 level. So let's keep our eyes on that and watch for the breakout this week. Okay, guys, now we're going to look at AUD Swiss franc on the weekly. And overall, this is a bearish Kumo cloud structure. We have price below the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, but we have Senko span A and B both flat. So we're going to need price to close below this support level here. This is the 0.56070 level. And once we get a close below there, I'm going to be looking possibly for an entrance. But let's look at the daily chart, because on the daily chart, we have a ranging market. And so it looks like this week is just going to be ranging. We have a bullish Kumo cloud twist, and price is pretty much right inside the Kumo cloud. Which is very turbulent. So this week, unless we get this break here, I'm not going to be looking to trade the AUD Swiss franc. Okay, guys, now we're on AUD Japanese yen. And overall, this is also a ranging market. We have the Kumo cloud structure kind of too small and flat. Senko span A and B both flat. The Tenkan and Kijun-sen both flat. So we're going to need a break from either this resistance level here or this support level here. The resistance level should be drawn to this wick. So we're going to look for the break above this resistance level, this is 99.013, or we're going to look for the break below this support level, which is the 91.794 level. But overall, this market is ranging, and you can see that even more evidence on the daily chart here. And so overall, I'm not going to be looking to trade this week. Okay, guys, now we're on AUD USD, and we have this as a blue flag. So we have a bearish Kumo cloud forming. It looks like we're breaking below this trend line here, and we got the Tenkan-sen pointing down. The Kijun-sen is still flat, but it looks like we're getting an N wave down here. As you can see on the Chico span, getting that N wave. So I'm going to be looking this week. Here's a look at the daily. I'm going to be looking this week to get a break below this support level here. This is the 0.62856 level. And we're going to be looking to also break this level here too. So once we break this level as well, this is the 0.61702, then I'm expecting a run down to this level here at 0.55086. So I'm going to be looking to enter after this first support is broken at the 0.62856 level. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that this week, and hopefully this is not a double bottom here. So we're going to need price, and we're going to need this candle to close actually below this level to confirm the breakout. Okay, guys, now we're looking at CAD Swiss franc on the weekly, and overall I just see this as a ranging market. This on the weekly though is technically a bearish Kumo cloud. But right now, the Kijun and Tenkan-sen are both flat, and price is just being traced by the Chico span here. So this is a ranging market. Senko span A and B are both flat. So when everything is flat, this is a ranging market. And you can see on the daily too that price has been ranging up and down. We have a lot of twisting, overlapping small Kumo clouds, and so there really is no direction on this market right now. So we're going to need to wait for price to either break on this resistance level here, which is the 0.68296 level, or we're going to need price to break the support level here. And so as you know, on the weekly, we have a bearish trend. So I'm expecting price, as long as this is not a head and shoulders pattern, I'm expecting price to hopefully break this support level. And I'm going to target this next support level once that happens at the 0.61217 level. And that's the next level we've got. So I'm going to be looking for that. But yeah, that's what I've got for this week on CAD Swiss franc. Okay, you guys, now we're on our first pink pair of the day, pink flag pair. This is CAD Japanese yen. And we had a P wave here that broke to the top side. And so guys, I've talked about this before, but these are really good structures to trade. You want to look for a P wave, which is just kind of like shaped like the letter P, basically. So that's what I look for. And last week we called for a break of this resistance level. And so now I'm waiting for this resistance level here to break. So this is the 111.171 level. And if we get that to break, I'm expecting this. So this is the Fibonacci extension here. I'm expecting this to be an N wave up. And we're going to be targeting the 1.272 level. And I'm going to show you that in more detail on the daily chart. So guys, this is what we have on the daily. Price did consolidate here in this P wave, and now we've broken. We've retested it, and now I'm expecting price to keep heading up on this N wave. So on this N wave up, we're going to be targeting this level, the 1.272, which is the 116.411 level. And this is, I'm expecting this target to reach around November. So we're going to be waiting until we get this breakout of this resistance level and hopefully get a move up to that level. Okay guys, now we're on Swiss franc Japanese yen, also another pink flag pair. And overall, this is very bullish. We've got the Kijun-sen pointing up, Senko Span A is up, Senko Span B is flat, and so same with the Tenkan-sen. But it looks like the Tenkan-sen has offered support here, and we have a nice long wick on this candle. So I'm expecting this to be an N wave up. So let's look at the daily chart for more detail. So guys, on the daily chart, we're going to be needing to wait for a stronger bullish Kumo cloud structure to form. So we're going to need to break this resistance level, and so that's the 166.588 level. And once we break this level and get a nice Kumo structure, we're going to be looking to target this level here, which is the 1.272 Fibonacci extension level, and that's that was drawn in on the N wave, the possible N wave, and that's at the 170.294 level. So we're going to be targeting that. It looks like even on the 4-hour chart we have a nice Kumo cloud structure forming, and so I'm expecting this resistance level to break based on the overall strength on this 4-hour chart. Okay guys, we're on Euro AUD on the weekly, and overall pretty bullish. It looks like price came back down and found some support here on the Kijun-sen and on this trend line. So it looks like we could be getting another N wave up. But right now, this is just a flat market because Senko Span A, B, Tenkan-sen, and Kijun-sen are all flat. And same if you look on the daily, you see that price has been dipping below the Senko Span B, and we just have a twisting overlapping Kumo cloud structures. So this right now is just a ranging market. Price is in the cloud. So we're going to need, it did look like price got supported on this trend line here. But we're going to need price to break this resistance level to confirm the trend back up. And so this resistance level is the 1.70659. And so once that happens, we'll be looking to trade the breakout at this level. But until then, guys, this is just a ranging market. Okay, guys, this is EuroCAD on the weekly, and this is also a ranging market. Price has entered into the cloud. It just closed below Senko Span A. We had the death cross here, and we have Chico Span below the candles. So the next Sanyoko Gyukoten signal we will need is to have price break below the Senko Span B, and that will confirm the possibility of a new trend in the bearish direction. But until then, guys, this is just a ranging market. And on the daily, now, on the daily, this is looking pretty bearish. We've got the bearish Kumo cloud. We're getting more steam in it, but this is still a little bit too small, so we're going to need some more consolidation here. But once we break this support level, the 1.41578 level, we could see price move back down to this flat part of the Senko Span B here, which is at the 1.3933 331. So this could be a possibility to target. So we could be looking to target, once this breaks the Senko span B, we could target that and these levels down here. So we're going to be looking for that. But until then, guys, price is just, these are flat Kijun Sen, flat Tenkan Sen, flat Senko span A and B. So this is just a ranging market right now until we get the break of this support level. Okay guys, this is the Euro Swiss franc on the weekly, and it looks like overall in the weekly this is starting to get pretty bearish, but this cloud is still a little bit small and hasn't really gotten enough steam, and it just has a pretty odd shape to it. So I'm not sure if we can trust that yet. We still need to break this support level, which is the 0.94077 level. So until then, we're not really going to be able to trust this trend yet. But we do have all the lines pointing down, so that's good. And that makes me think that we're going to at least hit down at this support level here. But now we're looking at the daily chart, and you can see that the Kumo cloud is just really small and twisted. So, and that happens when you get these really strong impulse waves that haven't had enough time to build a nice consolidation base. So you see this cloud here, see how fat it is? That's because of this consolidation here, right? Because remember, the Ichimoku cloud is pushed out into the future. And so this consolidation is a representation of this. And so we don't have that yet, guys. So this can't be trusted yet. So we're gonna need price to break this support, and we're gonna need more steam to form in the cloud. And so until then, this is just gonna be a ranging market, and I'm gonna avoid it. Okay guys, this is the Euro Pound on the weekly. And as you can see, this is ranging. Everything's flat. Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Senko span A and B are flat. Let's go to the daily. So on the daily, we do have 3 out of the 3 Senyoko Kyoto signals. So we did have the gold cross, we had the Chico span above the candles, and we had price break the Senko span B. But these clouds are really flat and overlapping and twisting right now. And you have the Tenkan Sen and the Kijun Sen flat, the Senko span A and B are flat. So this is a ranging market. But it does look like we could get an N wave up in this direction, in the bullish direction. So we're gonna need to wait until we get a break of the resistance level at the 0.87062 level. And if we get a break of that level, we could expect to start target, I want to draw an extension here. We could expect to target the 1.272 level, but I'm expecting more consolidation this week. So I'm expecting this just to be a ranging market. But once we get closer to breaking out, guys, I think we're going to be able to target this level up here, which is, we're getting confluence here on the Kumo cloud. So we're going to look for that once we break out on this level. But until then, guys, this week I'm going to be avoiding trading this unless we get the breakout, just because it's going to be a ranging market. Okay, guys, now we're on Euro Japanese Yen. And this is also, looking pretty bullish on the weekly chart. We have the Kijun Sen pointing up, Senko span A pointing up, got a nice Kumo cloud structure. However, we do have the Senko span B flat, which could draw price back down to this level. But it looks right now like the Tenkan Sen is offering support here. We got a nice long wick, these long wicks here getting supported at these levels. But until then, guys, this is just a ranging level between the support here at the 154.42 level and the resistance at the 159.761 level. And so we're waiting for a break in either direction. And if you look at the daily chart, it tells you the same story. We just have a ranging market, prices in the Kumo, and we have a bearish Kumo cloud twist here. And we have the Chico span just overlapping the candles. So guys, this week is most likely going to be a ranging market, and I'm not going to be looking to take any trades on this market. Okay guys, now we're looking at the Euro US dollar on the weekly chart. I have this flagged as pink. I'm expecting more price action to head lower in the bearish direction. And that's because we're starting to get the 3 out of the 3 Senyoko Gyukoten signals. So we got the death cross, we got Chico span below the candles, and now we're looking for price to break this Senko span B here, which is the thick white line. But let me turn my drawings on and let's go to the daily chart. So guys, on the daily chart, you can see we've already gotten a nice break of Senko span B, and we have a nice bearish trend forming here, nice structure on the cloud. We had this trend line here broken down and retested. And so guys, I can see that there's been a huge shift in momentum in the market, and I'm expecting this to be an N wave. And so I've got a Fibonacci extension drawn on here. And these white lines are also coinciding with the flat parts of the Senko Span B on the weekly chart, as you can see. And so guys, once we get a close below this level here, that's like the start of a race, right? We're gonna race from this level, hopefully down to this level. So let's wait for this break on this support level, which is the 1.04485, and we're gonna look for an entrance. And our first target can be down at this level here at the 1.03168 level. But I'm expecting price to head even further than that. So we have a nice conservative target here with the carrot, and that's going to be one of the first targets to look for, guys. And I'm expecting price to break this week. So that's why I've got this flag pink. Hopefully we can find some nice trades on this pair. Okay guys, this is British Pound AUD on the weekly. And overall, we've got a bullish Kumo, but we've got Senko Span A and B flat, Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen flat. But it does look like price came back down and got supported around the Kijun-sen. But overall, this is going to be a ranging market. And as you can see too on the daily chart here, that we have a ranging market also. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Senko Span A and B, both flat. And we've just got the clouds overlapping each other here. But I am expecting in the future price to break this support level here, which is the 1.88. But we're going to need to just wait and see what happens. But this week is going to be a ranging market, so I'm going to most likely not be looking to trade this pair. Okay guys, this is Pound CAD on the weekly, and it looks like we've got a death cross. We got the Chico span coming below the candles, and so this is 2 out of the 3 Senyoku Gyukoten signals. We're going to need price to break below the Senko Span B. But overall, this is just right now going to be a ranging market. And you can see on the daily too that we're starting to get this bearish Kumo cloud forming. Now it is a little bit skinny, so I'm expecting price to consolidate at these levels and kind of get some more steam in this cloud. But when price breaks below this 1.63585 level, we can be looking to get short, and we can start looking to target perhaps this area here, which is where the flat part of the Senko Span B is, and then also these levels down here eventually. But until then, guys, I'm expecting this week to be a flat ranging market. And so until we get the breakout of this support level, I will not be trading this pair. Okay, guys, now we're here on the British Pound Swiss franc. And overall, this is a very weird ranging market. I mentioned last week that this was a really odd shape on the Kumo cloud. And now we have another bearish twist here. But let's look at the daily chart. And so guys, like I said, when you get these really spiky candles, you get these really thin Kumo cloud shapes that don't really have enough steam in them. And so we can't trust this yet because there's not enough steam in the cloud. And so we're going to need more consolidation. We're going to need something like this to get more steam in the cloud like this here, right? But until we get that, this is just really spiky and ranging, and I'm not going to be most likely looking to trade this pair this week. So I'm going to be avoiding this. Okay guys, this is British Pound, Japanese Yen on the weekly. Overall, it looks like we've got a nice bullish structure here on the Kumo cloud. We've got Senko Span A pointing up, but we have Senko Span B flat. We have the Kijun-sen pointing up, and we have the Tenkan-sen kind of looking a little bit strange. But it looks like price is supporting here. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But let's look at the daily chart. So at the daily chart, we just have a ranging market. We've got the Chico span overlapping the candles. We have a bearish cloud twist here. And we have price pretty much inside the Kumo cloud right now. So this is a ranging market. So we're going to need to wait for the resistance to break at the 186.771 level, or for the support to break at the 176.319 level. And then we can start looking for trades after the breakout of those levels. Until then, guys, I won't be trading this pair this week. Okay, we're here on the British Pound US dollar. This is the weekly chart. And so guys, we've got a death cross here. We got the Chico span below the candles, and now we're going to be looking for price to break the Senko span B and then the Senko span A and then Senko span B to get a trend reversal. But let's look at the daily chart because I want to show you guys something. So on the daily chart, we have a really nice Kumo cloud structure. This is a nice bearish structure here, and it looks like price has retraced and been resisted here at the Kijun-sen. And so I'm expecting this N wave to continue down, and I'm going to be looking to take a trade on this week if price breaks this support level, which is the 1.20372 level. And if that happens, I'm going to be targeting this level here, which is the 1.17618 level. And that's just going to be this support level here, and this coincides with a flat part here on the Senko span B. So I'm going to be looking for that, but there's a good possibility price could even break even lower. But keep an eye on this pair this week, guys. This is the pound US dollar, and I have this flagged as pink. I'm expecting this to be a nice N wave down. So let's hope we get that, and let's see if we can get a good opportunity on this one. Okay guys, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, weekly chart. Everything's flat. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Senko span A and B, all flat. So this is marked right now as a ranging market. And on the daily chart, we have a similar situation. So until we get a break of resistance at the 90.202 or the support level at the 85.792 level, this is just a ranging market, and I will not be looking to trade this week. Okay guys, we're here, US dollar, CAD on the weekly. And overall, this is marked as a ranging market. We don't really have much of a Kumo cloud structure here. Price just got out of the cloud, and right now everything is flat. But let's look at the daily chart real quick. So guys, on the daily chart, it looks like we have some bullish divergence here, and it looks like we got all three of the Sanyoku Kyoten signals. But we just are waiting for this Kumo cloud structure to get a little bit thicker and stronger. Right now, this is you have Chico span overlapping the candles. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Senko span A are flat. The only thing not flat is Senko span B. So I am expecting more upside on this pair, but we're going to need to wait for a break of this resistance level, which is the 1.37858 level. And so until we get that, guys, I'm expecting this just to be a ranging market this week. Okay, guys, USD Swiss franc on the weekly, and right now, this is a ranging market. We've got, we have a gold cross. We have Chico span coming above the candles, and now we would need a break of the Senko span B to confirm all three of the Sanyoku Kyoten signals, the bullish trend signals. But until then, guys, this is all flat. Senko span B, A is pointing up a little bit. It's kind of flat. Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen are both pretty flat. So this is just going to be an overlapping ranging market here on the weekly. But let's look at the daily chart. And so guys, on the daily chart, it tells a little bit of a different story, but it still is ranging this week. It's, prices below the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, they're all flat. Senko span A and B are flat. But we do have a nice bullish Kumo cloud structure. So if we break this resistance level at the 0.92448, that could be a good opportunity to get long. But until that happens, guys, this is just going to be a ranging market this week, so I'm not going to be looking to trade it. Okay, guys, last but not least, US dollar, Japanese yen. This is the weekly chart. This is I have this marked blue for looking for a breakout, right? That's because we got Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen and Senko span A pointing up, but Senko span B is still flat, and this is a small Kumo cloud structure. So we're going to need a break of this resistance level and then some consolidation to get the proper Kumo cloud structure. And so I'm going to be looking for the breakout this week, hopefully. But let's look at the daily chart, because on the daily chart, you guys can see that we've got a nice bullish structure here. But right now, everything's flat, but we got price above the Tenkan-sen. So all we need to do is break this resistance level here and then this one here. And then that's going to get all of our lines pointing up, indicating that the Ichimoku is now bullish. And so let's look for the breakout. Hopefully we get it this week. If not, maybe the following. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on this, and that's why it's marked blue, because I do believe it's close to breaking out, or at least testing this resistance level. So let's keep an eye on that, guys. Okay, guys, I'm just going to do a quick run through of the high impact news coming out this week for all the pairs. So on Sunday, New Zealand dollar, watch out. There's the business NZ PSI. On Monday, there's the British pound BOE pills speech. Watch out for that. For the euro, watch out for Italian consumer price index. Watch out for the there's a bunch of data being released on that. Same thing. US dollar, look out for the NY Empire State Manufacturing Index. Also on Monday, October 16th. CAD, Bank of Canada Business Outlook Survey. Watch out for that. And then for these, we're also going to have the US dollar budget statement, monthly budget statement for August, and Fed's Harker speech on Monday also. Also look out for the New Zealand dollar CPI coming out for Q3, and that's going to be on Monday as well. Here Tuesday, looks like we have some data being released for the pound. I'm not going to read all of these, guys, but just take a look at this before you start trading, just to be sure, because when these news and all this data gets released, it can spike the market and make it very volatile. So you're going to make sure that you might want to avoid, I usually avoid trading while it's being released and then trade after, because you can get a lot of slippage on your stop loss. Even if you are trading with stop losses, you can still get pretty big losses if you're not careful, or pretty big gains too. But it's a gamble, so just be careful. But guys, this is fxstreet.com. I got a link below in the notes. But yeah, just make sure you go through this. Looks like on Tuesday, the pound has some news. The US dollar retail sales, CAD, Bank of Canada Consumer Price Index is coming out. So that's what we've got for early in the week. And then let's see what we've got going to Friday. So we already went through Monday and Tuesday and Sunday. Wednesday, we got something from China coming out. We got some more stuff from the pound coming out, CPI. We've got some more core harmonized index of consumer prices for the euro on Wednesday. We got some more Fed speeches coming up for the dollar, and some import data and merchandise trade balance total for the yen. And we've got AUD on Thursday, employment change. Watch for that. Watch for the unemployment rate, AUD, also on Thursday. Yeah, guys, and it seems like that's what we've got. Let me just make sure. Oh, sorry, I didn't put this until Friday. Let me see what's on Friday. Okay, and then on Friday, guys, we've got some retail sales being released for the pound. Watch out for that. We got a few things for the euro and CAD. But overall, guys, lots of news being released this week, so just be careful in the markets. So I just wanted to show you all the data that's coming out in news for the week. I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Let me know what you guys think below. If you have any pairs that you're watching this week, or leave it in the chat too. I'm going to respond to you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys like the dad jokes that I'm putting in the comment section. Let me know if you guys have any good dad jokes too. I'm a big fan. But until next time, guys, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and peace.